Hi, today we're going to be looking at some Blaziken battles. Now, again, I'm going to be using our 3 Pros Retro Panero P's account because I want to gain my rating. Because in the next gameplay videos where I won't be featuring any Pokemon, there will be my rating, and I'll show it to all of you, and it'll be pretty high. And right now we're playing with Blaziken. Now before you watch the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and slap that notification bell. And make sure to share this video with your friends so we can make more videos for you. And this video is not about Blaziken. We're going to be talking about Weedle Community. And when I first heard about Weedle Community Day, I was like, this is absolute trash! Like, why would you put Weedle Community Day? Why couldn't you just choose like Ghastly Community Day or something? But I think they put Weedle Community Day because basically it said vote for the next 2 community days, and they're like saving the best for the last or something. And I'm only playing 3 battles with Blaziken here, so it's gonna be pretty short. So Weedle's gonna be in Shiny 4, and Weedle's one of the most annoying Pokemon like ever, cause it's like green and all, but then it's super hard to hit, and like when you hit it, you're like, oh, it's gonna go in this time, but then it just never goes in because you can like never hit a Great on it or anything. So it's just kind of bad and stuff. And then the community day move is Drill Run, which can be pretty useful in some matchups. For example, you know that if you play it correctly, a Beedrill that has Drill Run can actually turn out to be a Registeel, which is super surprising considering that like Registeel is the tankiest Pokemon. It will be resisting Bug, Flying, Poison, whatever type moves, and heavily resisting those Poison type moves. And then the Beedrill double resist fighting type moves, which will come in pretty handy throughout the PvP. And Pokemon Go probably made it on purpose because Drill Run can turn out really good in PvP. Like I said, it can beat a Registeel, and it could also cover lots of other Pokemon, like this right here. It will be doing super effective damage. And overall, it's pretty good now that I think about it, because it has Drill Run. Drill Run's one of the best moves. You can probably get only a limited amount of Pokemon have access to it. And yeah, usually people expect some good PvP out of a Pokemon after the community day. Like for example, Bullet Seed is pretty good during PvP for Shiftry. That's why it was so popular, and everyone wanted to do the community day, including me. I was in my nearby area grinding and stuff. I got most of my shinies at my house, but yeah. And so Weedle Community Day, it's okay now that I think about it, but I was kind of underwhelmed knowing that it was gonna be Weedle Community Day, because like Weedle, you know, but on the bright side, it's gonna be costing very less candy to evolve into Beedrill. So you only have to catch a few Weedles if you just wanna get into a Beedrill, and you can also be trading those Beedrills and stuff. It's just overall a really fun experience doing community day at home, since the effectiveness of incense has increased. It's 3 times Stardust, and in the last video I announced that I really need Stardust, and if I put a star piece, I get 4.5 times the Stardust, which will be super useful. Like normally, if I catch a Seedot, it'll be like 100 Stardust, but now it will, for the community day, it will only, it will be 450 Stardust, which can turn out pretty useful. in terms of getting new attacks on Pokemon. And not to mention, but it'll only cost 10,000 Stardust and 25 candy. For Seedot community, you have to like grind to catch Seedots, cause it was 50,000 Stardust and 50 candy first of all, and it was 25 candy to a Nuzleaf, and then another 100 candies to a Shiftry. So if you want to get a complete Shiftry, you have to spend 50,000 Stardust and 175 Seedot candy. So that's pretty expensive if you want to get a Shiftry for any league. And yeah, we went 3 for 3 right there. We did a battle before, so it may have looked like we went 3 for 4, but we didn't. So overall, Blaziken was pretty good, and we'll see y'all in PV Poke. We'll be testing out Beedrill. Hi, today we're going to be looking at the Community Day Move Drill Run. And it's going to be pretty good because it has lots of coverage in the meta. It can hit good in lots of neutral matchups, and it could definitely hit hard against Registeel, Galarian, Stunfisk, Bastodon. Double effective damage, you can see right here. Weaknesses are fighting and ground, 2.56. That's double effective. And yeah, it's just pretty good. So let's get into it. So like I said before in the video, it can beat Registeel. Like right here, if you go into the simulator, let's see, it'll beat Registeel. Let's see, and over here, let's see, we're just gonna do something. Beedrill, and 1, 2. Oh no, wait, I forgot to put other, and we're gonna put the custom move of Drill Run. This is what's so good about PvPoke.com. It tells you like what moves you can put on a Pokemon, and you could just put any custom move. And over here we can see that I think that was 2 poison jabs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 poison jabs equals to 1 drill run, which is pretty good. And ideally, you do not want to run with Sludge Bomb, because over here, if we take a look at Beedrill right here, its lead is 84, closer 68, switch is 66, chargers 79, attackers 58, and consistency is 87. Key matchups are Azumarill, Deoxys, Defense Form, Trophies, Toxicroak, Cresselia. Top counters are Magnezone, Bastodon, Probopass, Scizor, Shadow, and Aggron. It's very weak to those rock-type Pokemon, or overall just Pokemon that resists it. And its ideal moveset would be Poison Jab, X-Scissor, and Sludge Bomb. Fast moves are Bug Bite, Poison Jab, and Infestation. Bug Bite is a legacy move if you're an OG. Coming out at 53%, Poison Jab with 47%, and Infestation has really no percentage of it, but it takes up 0.1%, because 52.5 plus 47.4 equals 99.9, and someone definitely has Infestation on their Beedrill. They just didn't use it in PvP. And the charge moves are Fell Stinger, X-Scissor, Sludge Bomb, Aerial Ace, and Return because of that Shadow form. And like I said, it's going to be running X-Scissor and Sludge Bomb. And over here, you really want to run Poison Jab, X-Scissor, and Drill Run, because then you won't have a bait move. Because then if you put Sludge Bomb, let's see, it would be 1, 2, 3, wait, let me redo it. I have to like redo this. Beedrill, see, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which takes even more than the Drill Run. So that's super bad. And so we're just going to be redoing it again. Drill Run. Going to be putting that in. And what's so good about this is that you can put how much energy equals to 1 charge move for a fast move. For example, I learned how many Mud Shots equals a Hydro Cannon for Swampert, like 4 does, right? And then Poison Jab is a pretty high energy gaining move, like Lock On right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 13 Lock On is a flash cannon and 15 is a focus blast. And what's bad about this is that Lock On is a very fast move, and also you can't count the fast moves really and stuff. But over here, the other bad thing for Registeel itself is that it doesn't have a bait move, right? It 2 lock-ons less is a flash cannon compared to a focus blast, but you can always use a hard-hitting move if you want, because it's closer to this one. And yeah, so we're just going to be putting it through the simulator. And Beedrill wins with 84 seconds with a battle rating of 573 because of that drill run, which is going to be hitting massively against other Pokemon. Then we're going to be looking back again here. Then primary type is Bug, secondary type is Poison, weaknesses are Fire, Flying, Psychic, Rock, resistances are Grass, Fighting, Poison, Fairy, and Bug. Attack is 125.2 to 137. Defense is 95 to 110. Stamina is 118 to 135. And you want good IV on this thing, which means low attack and high defense and HP, because it makes your defense better and it makes your Pokemon more bulky. I don't know how, but it just does. And we're just going to be looking at a couple more meta Pokemon that it can hit hardly against. So this was with 2 shields on each side, right? We're just going to be trying 1 shield on each side. And Beedrill, I think, still comes out with the win. Yes, higher battle rating, in fact. And then we're going to be putting it against an Azumarill. And because of that Poison Jab, it's going to be hitting hard with the fast moves. So Beedrill wins with the battle rating of 811. Wow, that is good. And then we're going to put Altaria, Stunfisk Galarian first before Altaria. Gonna be putting that. And Beedrill wins with the battle rating of 550. This thing can just like go through Pokemon. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Mudshots is a Rock Slide compared to 7 is a Drill Run. Like, how does it beat it? I mean, the Rock Slides are just gonna be wrecking this Beedrill. And the Stunfisk Galarian double resist Poison Jab. How? And it also resists X-Scissor. Like, how does Beedrill do it? And then we're gonna be looking at another thing, Altaria. This will get it would get absolutely destroyed by Altaria. Let's see. No, it doesn't. It doesn't get absolutely destroyed. 532 battle rating. Oh my gosh. Only its fast move isn't resisted by Altaria, and still Altaria just wins with the battle rating of 532. And if you don't know what the battle rating is, it's that if a Pokemon has a battle rating of over 500, it's a win. But if it has a battle rating of 500, it's a tie, and below 500 is a loss, and above 500 is a win. So that's really weird. Altaria just wins by a sliver. Not by a sliver, but still. Like, okay. So Swampert, I think you'll get beaten by Beedrill. No, it wins! It wins! Oh my gosh. Beedrill wins like exact in a minute. How? Oh my gosh. And the key matchups, one of the key matchups are in Deoxys defense form, so we don't need to check that. We're going to be looking at Bastodon. Let's see, Bastodon. And so all of Bastodon's moves are super effective because of the bug typing on Beedrill, and all Drill Run would only be doing Drill Run would be the only move doing super effective, but it would be doing double effective damage. But Beedrill's obviously going to be getting wrecked. So let's see. Yeah. Wait, what? Is this correct? Huh? Is this correct? Are you sure? Is this correct? Let's see this. Is this correct? Oh my gosh. Is this even correct? How is this correct again? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Let's see. No shields. No shields. Let's see. Weedle wins? Are you sure this is Bastidon? I don't know if this is Bastidon. Who are you talking about? Is this Weedle? 26 seconds, battle rating of 800. What? You're kidding. What? SmackDown's gonna be... What? Oh my gosh. Let's put the Bastidon with 2 shields. I know Bastidon's gonna win, but... Yeah, Bastidon 912. What is this? Let's put 1 shield. Let's put 1 shield on this dude. Bastidon wins, okay. But if it's an equal amount of shields, then... Oh my gosh. Beedrill is just like... Nope. Like, how? Oh my gosh. So, we're going to be finally looking at Cresselia. We skipped on Brion because we know it's going to win against it because of the X scissor. So, we're going to do Cresselia. It was one of the top counters. But Beedrill wins battle rating of 47 seconds. Wins in 47 seconds with the battle rating of 719. And that's about it. So Weedle just flying through meta Pokemon right here. Can't beat Altaria. Can't beat Bastidon in certain circumstances. But still, if it's equal, then Beedrill's just flying through it. So Drill Run is a really great move for Beedrill. I'm now getting a sense that it's going to be really good in the meta when when the Drill Run comes out. And make sure to evolve your Weedles into Beedrill before 2 hours after the event. Otherwise, you won't get the exclusive move of Drill Run, like I keep saying. And yeah, we'll see y'all in the next where we will be not given the clue, but asking some of you guys for some questions. So, do you like these community videos? Leave a comment below. And the reason why I was asking that is that I want to know if you like these, because it may be a waste of time or it may be a good use of time. But the reason why I'm not doing clues is that because I'm going to be using these Pokemon for gameplay videos. For about a week or so, I'm going to be saving up Stardust so I can have more for the Master League. And I'm really trash at it, so I want to save up some dust and some rare candy. And the team I will be rocking is Charizard, Leafeon, and Shiny Giratina Altered, which will be pretty amazing. My rating is very, very high, so make sure to check that out. No, I'm not on the leaderboards, but my goal was never to be on the leaderboards this season. And yeah, Archery Pro's Retro Player OP isn't interrupting this time, so this time I'm good. He hasn't broken my streak yet, and yeah, he didn't interrupt in the last clip either. So let's go. See y'all in the next video.